Hello, welcome back to Fishing AT. I'm fishing at Nash Point. It's still Tuesday the 25th of April. My previous video was Ogmore Deeps this morning, where I had a double figure load of dogfish and a small spotted ray. And the time is now 2 o'clock. My first casts are out, and I've moved down to basically Nash Point, which is off below Marcross, further towards Barry, about, I don't know, 4 or 5 miles down the coast from where I was fishing this morning. And I'm just going to try and fish here. Never fished here before, new mark. Lots of rock ledges and cliffs, lovely cliffs, beautiful cliffs. The car park is up the top there. You can't see the lighthouse, but the lighthouse is, you can see the top of the lighthouse if you're very knowledgeable about the mark. Paid £3 to park in the cafe. I've changed tactics a little bit, got rotten bottom on. I know there's a sandy beach across there from Google Maps, and you can see it, there's a couple of people walking there, so there's a beach appearing. It's about 2 hours 20 to low tide, so there is sand. I'm probably fishing on rock ledges. My Google Maps won't work, and I sort of looked at a couple of marks, so I thought they might be good to fish. But anyway, it's very much like Porthcawl, where I was last week. Lots of rock, so I put a rotten bottom on, but other tactics are the same. Got bluey and squid, prawn on pulley pennels, and we'll see how we go. It's just a lovely, lovely mark. Beautiful cliffs and rock formations. Just got to be careful here if you're walking, that you don't get cut off by the tide. But other than that, beautiful spot. Fingers crossed I can catch something. Well, I've been fishing for about an hour. Second casts are out. No bites as yet. Baits have come back pretty chewed up. Looks like there's quite a bit of crab action, which isn't surprising, because the tide has already gone out about 60 yards from where I cast first off, and the ledges are still appearing or disappearing, sorry, in front of me. It must be sand soon, because there's quite a lot of sand to my right hand side showing on the beach there. Sort of little, you can see little inlets, little gullies, sand gullies starting to appear. Just a lovely, stunning mark, I must say. I've lived in South Wales for 20 plus years, up near Chepstow, and it's the first time I've actually been here, so that's saying something about how much I get around. But anyway, you can see England over there, look, the North Somerset coast. Big container ship. You see that, probably just sat off Portshead or Avonmouth there. A lovely mark. Anyway, let's keep going and see if we can get a fish for camera. Got a bite, slackline bite on the right hand rod. Just baiting up another trace. Yeah, there's something there, look. Yeah, let's take that in. Oh, can't believe it, I missed it. What a bugger. Ah, annoyed about that. Oh well, let's pay it up and go again. Yeah, a bit disappointed about that fish then. It was on a dongle rig with prawn and squid, and all the bait had been pulled right to the bottom of the dongle rig on the loop. So when I was holding the rod, I could feel the fish, but he must have just had the bait in his mouth, but not the hook. That's my excuse anyway for missing it. So there are pluses and minuses. I know with a lot of people advise that you have to give the fish time with the dongle rig. A couple of the dogfish this morning again were a bit of surgery needed to get the hooks out even with the dongle, and if you don't see them sitting on the bait, then I'm sure even with the circle hook you can still deep hook them. That's my experience anyway. Lovely day still. It's about an hour to low water. Still no sand in front of me, although there are some nice gullies forming, as I said earlier. So fingers crossed I can try and get something for the camera at this lovely new mark. Just to the right hand side of that little cliff headland there, you can see the cafe, and then just going round, might just be able to see the top of the that's the old lighthouse or the new lighthouse. There's two down here I think, so you can see that there. Parking's relatively easy, nice cafe, good parking, £3 you have to pay. Basically you come to the village of Marcross, and then obviously the Nash Point is signposted. I think I had my chance with that fish. Been quiet since then. About an hour to low water, and probably getting the fish about an hour and a half in then. Something tapping away on the right hand rod there. Looks quite small actually, and it's quite a big bait unfortunately. Just going to let it sit there for a minute and see if anything develops. Well, there we are. It's only a doggy, but it's my first fish at Nash Point. Really chuffed. Tiny little bites. Didn't think there was a dogfish at all. Anyway, let's put him back in and hopefully try and catch something a little bit different. Oh, I've got a bite now on the left-hand rod. Had that doggy on bluey and squid, but the same baits really as this morning, just bluey, squid and the king prawns. Still no sign of the sand in front of me. More rocks uncovering in front of me. but obviously using the rotten bottoms, and surprisingly I haven't lost any tackle yet, not even a weight, so that's probably a bit lucky actually, for beginner's luck here. Got a bite on the left hand rod. I suspect it's another dogfish. It's got a prawn and squid pulley on there, not long been cast out actually. It's pretty much low water now. Quite sure what this is coming up the channel here. Some sort of, I don't know, is it a dredger or something? Very unusual vessel that. Making very slow progress. I think I might have a look at this left hand rod just to see if there's something sat on there, little occasional taps on there. Well and truly snagged there. and I just applied a little bit of gentle pressure on the line snap, so I had a weak point somewhere. Either that or I didn't time my leader not very well, but lost everything, leader and the whole trace. Me and my big mouth said I hadn't lost any traces, any tackle. I had nine casts, got everything back, and then I lost 2 full sets of gear in a row. There we are, keep my mouth shut. Half an hour after low tides, the tide's starting to push in now, so probably going to give it another hour, maybe hour and 20, and I haven't had any more bites. A last cast, doggy. Just one more for the day. Well, that's it for today. It's 2 hours after high and the tide's pushing in. Oh, sorry, 2 hours after low and the tide's pushing in quite fast. So just the 3 doggies here at Nash. But an interesting afternoon session. Get to understand the mark. There's obviously probably about 300-400 yards to my right, looking out to sea. There's obviously a big sandy beach uncovers. Probably at least 80 yards of sand still left there now, so you might be able to fish 3 hours back up. You've just got to be careful that you don't get cut off by the tide, so that you can make it round this headland behind me here. Just one other thing is a lot of dog walkers appeared this afternoon in the nice sun. I was casting out and a couple of dogs just bounded up out of, the owner was 100-200 yards away. So you just got to be mindful of that. Fortunately, there's no bait or anything out or baited hooks out. So yeah, good day. Knackered. Started fishing 7 odd this morning. Plenty of dogfish and a spotted ray at Ogmore, and 3 doggies here at Nash, and missed a couple. So a nice day, beautiful weather, beautiful mark, lovely scenery. So thanks again for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the videos, and we'll see you all again soon. Take care now, bye.